Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, and get to Judges. Judges chapter 13. We want to learn from their mistakes from verse 2. Okay, let's from verse 1. Again, the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord, so the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines for 40 years. Verse 2. A certain man from the clan of the Danites had a wife who was childless, unable to give birth. The angel of the Lord appeared to her and said, "You are barren and childless, but you are going to become pregnant and give birth to a son. Now see to it that you drink no wine or other fermented drink, and that you do not eat anything unclean. You will become pregnant and have a son, whose head is never to be touched by a razor, because the boy is to be a Nazarite, dedicated to God from the womb. You will take the lead in delivering Israel from the hands of the Philistines." So, this happened to be the birth of Samson. Samson happened to be ordained by God right from the womb. Even before the mother conceived him, it has been said of him that he was going to be a great man of God, a judge that will deliver his people from the hand of the Philistines. And the mother got the message. She did exactly uh, what God told her. Even she told the husband, and the husband prayed that that angel should appear again, so that the angel could give them instructions as per how to raise up the boy. And God answered that prayer. The angel came back, although they didn't know that it was an angel. It was after he came that they recognized that God has actually appeared to them, and they conceived the boy. They gave back to him. They raised him up the way God wanted him to be raised up. They followed the instructions of God. They followed the plan of God for his life. So let's jump to chapter 16 and see the life of Samson. Chapter 16. Let's look at his mistake now. In verse 4. Sometime later, he fell in love with a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Denida. The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, "See, if you can lure him into shore, so we may tie him up and subdue him. Each one of us will." He fell in love with the woman, and I want to assume that they got married. Samson's wife. Okay, they got married, and he loved her so much. And the rulers of the Philistines, the Bible did not tell us the numbers, whether 5 rulers or 10 rulers or 20 rulers or 30 rulers. They approached the woman and they told her that if you can help us to get the secrets of the power of your husband, each one of us will give you so amount of money. And he promised that 1100 shekels of silver, each person. And this woman, she felt that was a good value, that she could sell the husband into the hands of his own enemies. And I want to believe that Samson knew that, because let's go to verse 6. So the leader said to Samson, "Tell me the secret of your great strength and how you can be tied up and be subdued." Samson told him, Samson told that wrong thing, that you will do this and I will subdue, and it was a lie. That was the first time. In verse 10, the leader said to Samson, you have made a fool of me, and and you like to be, come now, tell me how you can be tied. He told her another thing. That was the second time, he counting. Third one, in verse 13. Delilah then said to Samson, all those times you have been making a fool of me and lying to me. Tell me how you can be tired, he replied. And he told her another thing the third time that weave if you weave the seven braids of my head into the fabric of the loom and tighten it with the pin, I'll become as weak as any other man. So while he was sleeping, the leader took the seven braids of his head, wove them into fabric, and tightened it with a pin. And again, she called to him, Samson, to see your enemies have come, but to see the light. Okay. So the woman got so angry that she let Samson alone. But the Bible said that she was persistent, asking and asking over and over again. So Samson got too tired of her request and he made that mistake of telling her the secrets of his power. And the Bible says, let's get to that. When, okay, let me see, in verse 15, then she said to him, how can you say I love you when you won't confide in me? This is the third time you have made a fool of me and have told me the secret, and haven't told me the secret of your great strength. With such nagging, she prodded him day after day until he was sick to death of it. So he told her everything, that no razor must be used on my head, because I've been a natural dedicated to God from my mother's home. If my head were shaved, my strength will leave me and I will become as weak as any other man. So she made him to fall into sleep, and that's in verse 19. After putting him to sleep on her lap, she called for someone to shave off the seven braids of his hair, and so began to subdue him, and his strength left him. And his strength left him. And that was how Samson lost his strength, because he opened his mouth to tell his wife the secret of his power. You know, the mistake of Samson started from the kind of woman that he married from that land of Philistine. He didn't marry from his own people. So he didn't mingle, he didn't relate with people of his like mind. Just like saying a Christian marrying somebody who doesn't believe in Jesus, who doesn't believe in God, and saying, okay, that's fine. Why? Spiritually, they weren't compatible. And when it comes to relationship with people, led to the mistake of Samson. And the woman tried it first time, second time, third time, until she was so persistent and persistent that he now opened his mouth to tell her the secret of his power. But let's jump to chapter 10. Samson prayed to the Lord, sovereign Lord, remember me. Please, just once more, and let me with one blow get revenge on the Philistines for my two eyes. So when they captured that, he wanted a way out. He knew he had gotten it wrong. So he had to call on God that God, please, just one more time, give me this strength. And he eventually died with them. And the Bible says that, okay, he says in verse 30, Samson said, let me die with the Philistines. Then he pushed with all his strength, and down came the temple on all the rulers and the people in it. Thus he killed many more when he died than when he lived. He killed more people, he killed many than more than when he was alive at this point of death. So the lesson I want us to learn from this is that when there are steps to take to avoid mistakes, there are some things we need to do as children of God in order to avoid mistakes. Even as a natural person, there are things to do to avoid. If there are broken bottles on the floor now, and you want to pass, you are not putting on shoe. Okay, you know that you have to go back and put on shoe to protect your leg. Being sold out. That's one thing we should take. That there are things we can avoid things. We can avoid things that comes that we think what we know what is right and what is wrong. Okay, a girl should know that if I accompany a friend to her boyfriend's house now, something bad will happen to me. The girl should that. So if your friend has a boyfriend, say, come and follow me to our house. I want to go. By that, you can save yourself a lot. Or exams you are supposed to prepare, and then comes your friend with movies, and that's the time that you say they collect you. That's the time you are collecting movie to watch. You can avoid and say, after exam, I want for that. Now, I don't want to do that. So there are things you can avoid, and thank God we have the mind of Christ to tell us that this you don't do and this you can do. But he found himself in that situation, but he later called on his friend so that I could end up here. But I don't want to end up in shame and he prayed to God. So let us say, okay, the mistake has been done. You don't need to dwell there. You can come out of it and be a better person. Let's go to the case of Peter. Peter, we have his accounts recorded in all the four Gospels. We have it in Matthew. Let's look at one. I think I would like let's see, maybe let's look at Luke. That account of Peter's denial in Luke chapter, that's 22. Luke chapter 22 from verses 55. Okay, Jesus was about to leave and he was telling them, the enemies will strike, all of you will fall apart, you will, you will, you will abandon me. And Peter, so full of himself and confident that no, I won't do that. Even if others leave you, I'll be there with you. So let's read verse 5. And when some there had kindled the fire in the middle of the courtyard and had sat down together, Peter sat down with them. The servant girl saw him seated there, and I don't know what he said. A little later, someone else saw him and said, you also are one of them. Man, I am not. Peter replied. About an hour later, another said, certainly this fellow was with him, for he is a Galilean. Peter replied, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Just as he was speaking, the rooster crowed. The Lord turned to scream at Peter. Then Peter remembered the word of the Lord, the word the Lord had spoken to him. Because the rooster crows today, you will be so me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. He went outside and wept bitterly. He was afraid. He was afraid because in the garden, when they came to arrest Jesus, when Judas came to tell Jesus' enemies that this is the man you've been looking for. At the time, the Bible says that he even took Peter sword. He caught one of the soldiers that came to arrest Jesus. He cut off the person's ear, and he saw that a miracle right in that garden, fixing putting it back, and he was arrested, and they all ran away. But the Bible says Peter was following at a distance, trying to look what would be the outcome of this arrest and what would be the end of Jesus. But it was the time of winter and it was very cold. So he was there around the fire and somebody accused him. Yes, I know him. You had followed him. He was afraid. And he said, no, I don't know him. Peter that's very, very close. The number one apostle. Later another person, and he denied or he realized this. Especially, I think it was only Luke that told us that Jesus turned and looked at his hand. He realized his mistake and the Bible says that he went out and he wept bitterly. He wept bitterly. And he did because of that neglect Jesus forever. He did because of that say he doesn't want to. I won't follow Jesus again. You could see that after the death of Jesus, fine, he went back to fishing, but Jesus appeared to him again and told him to feed his flock, which he took up the assignment. He worked as a great apostle. He performed great miracles after the death of Jesus, and he lived as a great apostle. And even read one of his letters up to this present moment. So we fear may make us to make mistakes in life, but please and please, any wrongdoing that you do, just confess it, come out of it, and ask God for help. Two things I want us to learn this morning: that one, we can avoid making mistakes. And secondly, when we make mistakes, we should confess our mistakes, pray to them. It's a mistake that you didn't read very well and you end up not having good results. You can avoid it. To help you. And Lord, I'm trusting you, I'm counting on you. I've learned this morning that I can avoid making mistakes. I want you to help me. And when your spirit is speaking to me, when it's not to me, help me, Father, to be able to listen and to follow. To be able to listen and to follow. I'm asking you that you help me, that your plan for my life, that is who I will become now and in the future. That is who I will become now and in the future. I pray for me. Thank you because I know you are there for me. Thank you because you are my Father. I give you all the glory. For in Jesus Christ's name we are prayed. Choir.
Your name is hallowed in the garden. Is the Passover that you raised and turned. Our God is indescribable. His name is hallowed in the garden. Is the Passover that you raised and turned.